Weinstein conviction on felony sex charges was a defining moment of the Me Too era. That conviction just overturned by the New York State Court of Appeals.
But that does not mean the disgraced media mogul will walk out of prison a free man. Eyewitness News reporter Pedro Rivera is in the newsroom with details. Pedro?
Yeah, Sandra, that's important to mention that this ruling does not mean he will be set free. He does have another rape conviction in Los Angeles from 2022. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office told us this afternoon that they would do everything in their power to retry this case, a case that was monumental in starting the Me Too movement. In a 4-3 decision Thursday, the New York Court of Appeals rules the judge who presided over Harvey Weinstein's rape conviction made a critical mistake.
It's a tough day for the victims of this crime. It's not about them. It's about the strategy of the prosecutor.
In its ruling, the court stated Weinstein did not receive a fair trial in 2020 after the judge, James Burke, allowed women who claimed Weinstein sexually assaulted them to testify, although their claims weren't part of the case. On Mornings at 10, former NYPD chief of detectives and ABC contributor Bob Boyce said this was a mistake by both the prosecution and the judge.
They were credible, they were believable by the jury, and that's how we went. It's the fact that the prosecutor brought on people to testify against Mr. Weinstein to show his bad behavior, a pattern, and they were not charged in that.
Weinstein was once a Hollywood powerhouse who can make or break careers. The 71-year-old movie mogul turned convicted rapist after he was sentenced to 23 years in prison, found guilty in 2020 of rape and sexual assault of a production assistant and an aspiring actress. The decision kicking off the Me Too movement.
This is a foundational case that changed everything. The powerful people were moved from offices who shouldn't have had it, who abused women, and I want to see this retried.
Weinstein's lawyer, Arthur Aidala, released a statement this afternoon that reads, "This is not just a victory for Mr. Weinstein, but for every criminal defendant in the state of New York, and we compliment the Court of Appeals for upholding the most basic principles that a criminal defendant should have in a trial." Again, this ruling does not mean Weinstein will be released. He was convicted of another rape in Los Angeles in 2022 and was sentenced to 16 years. Attorneys representing the victims who may be asked to relive their trauma on the stand again called this ruling a major step back in holding those accountable. Live in the newsroom, I'm Pedro Rivera, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Thank you, Pedro.